The British Grand Prix arrives with a clear promise. Whoever doesn't evolve now will be left behind. McLaren, Sauber, Red Bull, Haas, Alpine, Williams, Aston Martin. All these teams have brought crucial updates, and it's no coincidence. Silverstone is a circuit that demands the utmost: fast corners, varying downforces, and a surface that punishes balance errors with extreme severity. But why did so many teams choose this moment to launch their boldest bets? Why did this GP become the true technical watershed of the season? The answer lies in what comes next: renewed aerodynamic packages, millimetric adjustments to the floor, complete redesigns of key components. All this not only to win at home, but to transform their destinies in 2025. In this video, you will understand who bet the highest, who can reap immediate results in this race. So stay until the end of the video so you don't miss any details. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. The lake of updates in Formula One is perfectly mirrored by the British GP. And, at the top of it, Silverstone shines as the great development laboratory for the 2025 season. To understand the importance of Silverstone, we need to remember, this circuit demands clean aerodynamics and impeccable stability. McLaren has unveiled its most significant update package of the season so far at the British Grand Prix. The MCL 39's floor has been completely revised. According to the team, the update results in improved flow conditioning and suction redistribution, increasing overall aerodynamic performance. In racing terms, that means more downforce when you need it most and less drag on the straights, translating pure power into grid position. Picture the floor that guides air with surgical precision, extracts pressure in the right areas, and pushes the car more firmly to the ground. That's the technology behind McLaren's new advantage. McLaren didn't stop there at the rear bumper. The rear brake ducts have been redesigned to serve two critical purposes. First, they ensure optimum airflow under braking. This reduces turbulence and improves aerodynamic stability. Second, they help with cooling, protecting the discs from overheating on a circuit where the brakes are put to the test by high-speed cornering and repeated braking. These fine-tunings of the rear ducts are the equivalent of a scalpel-like adjustment of the car's performance, seeking the perfect balance between grip, speed, and safety. Now, we've added style to the equation. Enter the new Legacy at Speed livery. McLaren and Google Chrome have joined forces to celebrate its historic centenary at Silverstone with a chrome livery covering the side, air intake, rear, nose, and front wing of the MCL 39. It's a return to a design that harks back to the Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso era, evoking the silvery years that preceded the Papaya Solomon dominance of the 2000s, a direct hit to the British fans' hearts and a slick marketing move. Racing News 365 has confirmed that McLaren and Red Bull were the only top teams to officially register new floor updates for Silverstone. This detail shows that the British team is not just keeping pace. It is dictating the agenda and putting direct pressure on the giants. Already at Red Bull, at the British GP, Max Verstappen received a floor modification, which for now will only be tested on your car during the first free practice session on Friday. This revised floor changes the central venturis, flow diverters, and barge boards, small components in the picture, but with huge effects on performance, both for downforce and aerodynamic stability. No lucky guesses. These are measured gains, which can yield up to 10 downforce points per lap, and when the race is decided by tenths, that makes all the difference. Red Bull isn't just testing. It's planning meticulously until the European summer. The current package has been refined even in Spielberg and adjusted with the data gathered in the previous 5 rounds. Verstappen summed up the moment after Austria. The next 2 races, Ring and Silverstone, will define our rest of 2025. In other words, this is the final stretch of development for the current regulation before all the focus shifts to 2026. The battle in the middle platoon between Haas, Aston Martin, Williams, Sauber, it's one of the most unpredictable and important plots of the 2025 season. Before I continue, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that the YouTube algorithm recommends this video, and let's go. Haas came to Silverstone with a robust package for the VF25. Redesigned floor, repositioned floor fences, a smaller edge wing, and new side entry for the side pods, all aimed at stabilizing the car at high speed and improving grip in the middle of fast corners. Team principal Io Komatsu confirms that the focus is on giving the driver more confidence. Entry mid-corner speed, driver confidence. That's what makes the car so much more stable at high speed and more reliable in the middle of fast corners. Means better quality and race pace. Haas' objective is clear, not only to keep the points won in Austria, thanks to Esteban Ocon, but to make the leap to fight further ahead in the Constructors' Championship. Aston Martin arrives with a remarkable package: redesigned flat bottom, revisions to the floor rails, edge changes, and a new engine cover, and all of this supervised, albeit lightly, by Adrian Newey. Andy Cowell, head of engineering, made it clear that these changes to the AMR25 are aimed at redirecting airflow around the rear tires and extracting downforce as Silverstone demands. Fernando Alonso is confident. Williams has seen a dip in performance recently, just 1 point in the last 3 GPs. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. A floor upgrade is underway, planned for some time, now approved by engineering. The new floor fence, with displaced leading edge and 3D curvature, seeks to extract more downforce without sacrificing airflow overhead. The goal is clear: to regain solid positions against Haas and Aston Martin. Sauber has maintained a steady development schedule. After the Spanish and Austrian package, it has made adjustments to the front floor and floor fences for the C45. Nico Hülkenberg reported a good balance in FP1 with the update tested and declared confidence that these parts are working as planned. Sauber's strategy is subtle but very practical. Targeted adjustments, focus on solidity and stable lineups. Drawing on Ferrari's experience, the team aims to consolidate gains at the end of the season before shifting focus and resources to the Audi project in 2026. The midfield battle is a brutal dance of side-by-side comparisons in FP1/FP2, data analysis, setup tweaks and decisions to either harden or slow the development curve. Each team has brought upgrades to the table. Haas has stepped on the gas with its most aggressive package. Aston Martin has gone for Newey-inspired technical refinement. Williams has planned a surgical response, and Sauber has held steady with caution. The ultimate winner will be the one who can implement the upgrade in qualifying and convert it into concrete results in the race. The Formula 1 2025 standings are as follows. 1. Oscar Piastri, McLaren, 216 points. The undisputed leader of the championship, with 5 victories and a sequence of 8 podiums that places him among the greats in McLaren's history, alongside Senna and Hamilton. 2. Lando Norris, McLaren, 201 points. Just look, a direct rival of his teammate, with a 15-point difference after triumphing in the Austrian GP. He said that he would not consider not winning a mistake, even though he was the favorite. The internal struggle at McLaren is real. 3. Max Verstappen, Red Bull, 155 pontos. The 3-time champion started behind, around 61 points behind Piastri. Red Bull is still struggling to regain its rhythm. 4. George Russell, Mercedes, 146 points. Maintains solid position and remains firm in the fight for the middle class of the grid. And amid the rumors, he says it is highly unlikely that he will leave the team. 5. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari, 119 points. The red car maintains a strong presence, but still seems behind the pace of the leaders. 6. Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari, 91 points. Team change starting well, but still far from the leaders. But tell me, what did you think of this video? Comment in the comments because I want to know your opinion, and leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything.